Welcome to the CXX podcast. I'm your host, Brady Ciano, and I'm a quarterback on the football team. My partner here will introduce himself in a minute, but this is a discussion about how our freshman football season went. So I'll have my partner introduce himself real quick.
My name is Hunter Johnson. I'm a running back freshman.
All right. First, we'll be talking about fall camp. I'll ask you a question first. What was it like being the only people on campus, as well as it being your first time ever living on campus?
For me, it was tough in the beginning just because I got a little sick. But it was a cool experience kind of getting to bond with new guys and new teammates that you're going to be competing with and against for the next couple months. So it was a really special time.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool being the only people just because you were only focusing on football and you had nothing else really to distract you and you had nothing else to do except for just football. And so it was kind of like a bonding. It's just you and the guys and no one else is there. And I thought that really helped us, or helped me become the best player I could. How long were the days?
I think they were pretty long. I mean, some of them were the first couple of days, like we had to do a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. So those were like fun days. But once we started kind of getting into it, it was long and like you couldn't even take like naps when you got back. For me, at least, if I took a nap, like my whole night was all ruined and stuff. So like days were long, but I mean again, it was a good time. So
yeah, I felt like the days were long. Like you had so much stuff to do, but you know what you were doing. Like you had the schedule, so you knew what was gonna go. And it flew by because we were having a lot of fun. A lot of people say the days go by, the days are long, but the weeks are short, and I think I couldn't agree with that more.
Yeah, especially in that time.
Was it a shock when you realized how busy you would be?
A little bit. I thought like we would have more time, especially in the summer. Like we didn't have any classes and stuff like that. Like I didn't know what we would be doing that would be so time consuming. But like with all the meetings and stuff like that, like. That kind of took me by surprise. We couldn't even have any downtime or like any time to really hang out. It was kind of just like you go back and take a shower, you take a power nap, and then you wake up and you got a meeting right after. So like it was definitely a shock to me.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, we knew what we signed up for. We knew what we were coming here to do. So in fall camp, we knew it was gonna be busy. So I thought that I was prepared for it, and I wasn't really too shocked by that. Was it weird having to make new friends while competing with them on the field?
At first, yeah, because I mean, in high school you kind of like you got your spot and like you're not really competing. I mean, sometimes you are competing, but I mean mostly it's just your friends out there playing and stuff. But here it's like you have to be friendly. You don't have to, but I liked all the guys in my position group, so I was friends with them and stuff. But you're also competing for a spot, so it was a strange experience. But I think it pushed us to get better each day going out there.
Yeah, I thought that. Coming in with another quarterback, I thought that we were really tight and we weren't really competing. We were in the same boat doing the same stuff. So it didn't feel like competition. It just felt like that's my friend. That's my teammate, and not really who I'm going against. But for the rest of the guys, like some of the guys on defense, you can't really tell who's who out there. So it's kind of just you versus them. It's nothing personal, and off the field you're best friends. So I didn't think that it was really that weird. How hard was it on your body with such long days?
The first couple of weeks it was tough just because you weren't like. I mean, I was nervous. I wasn't getting much sleep. But then later on, it kind of your body got used to it and stuff like that, and you weren't as nervous. So it was tough on my body at first, but I thought in the long run, like you got stronger, you got faster. So it was good.
Yeah, I thought being a quarterback, I didn't really, I do a lot, but I don't do too much physically stuff during practice. So I thought my body was fine. Tired at times just because it's a long day, but wasn't too bad. We're going to transition over to the brotherhood aspect of Cortland football. How do the older guys on the team treat the younger guys?
They were awesome. They're really cool, especially the my position group guys. The older guys kind of helped me with everything, took me under their wing and kind of explained. The whole offense, everything is confusing when you first get there, so they really help you break it down for you and then kind of give you the insights of social life here and in classes and just little tips. So they were really cool, and the leadership, we had a good leadership last year. And so that helped tremendously. So
yeah, I agree. They definitely took us under their wing, and whenever we needed something, they showed us the way, showed us how to do things. Were great leaders for sure. How did the captains treat the younger guys?
They were really cool. I thought they were really cool. They kind of again brought everybody under their wing, kind of made you comfortable walking in here. Because everybody's been in the same shoes before. Like we're all freshmen, we all came in here nervous, not knowing anybody. So they did a really good job, and like we had a couple of nice, like fun little things like camp, kind of trying to get to know older guys while the older guys try to get to know the younger guys. You have to explain like what kind of like food they like and what movie it is. So it was a good bonding experience. But yeah, they did a really good job with that.
Yeah, I thought our captains were really good. I thought each one of them had a different trait as to how they were going to lead the team and how they were going to be like guiding the younger guys. And I thought each one of them had like different personalities that fit so well together. So I thought it was great. You already touched on this, but what was the Big Brother experience like in fall camp?
Yeah, that was a cool thing. Mine wasn't in my position group. He was Joey Penny was a wide receiver. He was awesome. He was good to talk to, and again they all took you under their wing and made sure you were comfortable and started school and stuff. So that was a really cool experience.
Yeah, mine was a captain and a safety, and I thought that he was great to me, and he, as well as he led the whole team, he took me under his wing specifically just because he had to, but I got to know him really well, and we still talk a lot. What was one specific older guy you'd say took you under his wing during the season? Can't touch on this, but maybe one more guy.
I would say again all three of my older guys. I would think almost all of them, to be honest. All of our running backs that are older, kind of took me under their wing, and like I really enjoyed. Like I would lift with Kamani, who's senior. And Kamani Tyson, and then Gallo. I would always be talking to Gallo and talking about Gallo, and that was Tommaso and Max. So those guys were always great. So
yeah, I agree. Craig, the older quarterback, he taught me a lot of on the field stuff, and then Joe, the other older quarterback, taught me a lot of off the field stuff. So I think it was a perfect mix, and very grateful for them. Now we're going to transition to the spring grind. How's the spring been so far?
It was fun. It was definitely. I thought it was going to be more relaxed, and we kind of went right at it. But it was a good time. You got to compete, and you got a lot stronger, a lot faster. So that was a fun time. And the weight room was. I loved the weight room at that point. 3 times a week, and then we would run the last 2.
I thought it was more of a grind than the fall.
Yeah.
Just because it was so hard to tell yourself to keep going, even when you don't have a game to look forward to. So I thought I liked the fall a whole lot better, but maybe that's just my opinion. It was
definitely more competing too.
Yeah.
Like in the fall, it was more you kind of were focusing on yourself and getting yourself better. Where the spring was like you were competing at that point. Everything that you did, like every time we had practice and stuff with the team, like we would be competing at that point.
Yeah, I agree. What was the schedule like?
Sundays were early morning, especially with the runs and stuff. But thankfully we had lift at 1, so that wasn't that bad. But it was packed. Sometimes you'd have lift and then practice and stuff. So it was kind of packed towards the end and stuff. But after spring break, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought the days, especially I had an early morning lift. We both chose 1 p.m. lift, so yeah, lucky kind of. But during runs and stuff, they'd be at 6 a.m. and practice at 6 a.m. was definitely tough on the body, just having to get up that early. So definitely tough schedule. Was it weird not having practice at night after having it all fall?
A little bit, yeah. I would say that because in high school we kind of have it. I mean, like 4 to 6 or 5 to 7 or something like that. So we would always end late, and then coming out here at 6 o'clock in the morning practicing kind of was strange to me, and like that was a new thing. So, but I enjoyed it. It was cold, but it was a good time.
I think it was cool to get it out of the way and then shove it the rest of your day to do whatever you want. But I would definitely rather have it at night.
Yeah. So would I.
Specifically, what were the runs and workouts like?
I guess I'll cover the weight room. The weight room was like we would have Monday would be like legs, and it would be more like explosive, kind of like powerful movements at that point, like low heavy squats. And then Wednesday we would have an upper body day, and then Friday would be like an athletic all body, full body day, and then we would usually have like a pop-up challenge then. So with our like groups and stuff in the spring, we would pick like someone for a competition, and then that would be like our compete day, whether that be like pull-ups or something like that. So those days were always fun. But
yeah, the runs were 6 a.m. in the gym. We would do a nice warm-up, and then maybe do med ball stuff, sprints, banded stuff, a lot of different stuff we did in there, explosive movements. So those were definitely good to improve your explosiveness, speed, just stuff like that, and they definitely helped me. How was spring ball with a lot of less people on the field?
It was good. You kind of really got to focus on like the playbook and stuff like that, and I felt like I learned a lot and had a lot of reps. So it was like you got more reps than you did in the spring, especially as freshman. I mean in the fall, especially as freshman. So that did help, and you kind of again you got to compete more. You got to get closer with all the teammates and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I thought it was more chill almost, just because we had a lot less of the playbook in. So you were focusing on certain plays and how you can maximize like success on certain plays, and just I don't know, just getting more reps is a lot better. Just you see the field better, especially as a quarterback. Reps, the more I can get, and the better I'll get. So I thought that was great. Do you want to show the video or?
Yeah.
Champions!
So that video is from 3 years ago?
Yep.
3 years ago.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago season when we won the national championship. Talk a little bit about how that helped you persuade you in your recruiting process to come here, and just how was that seeing that they could do that here?
Yeah, that's definitely a cool experience. In high school, we went to the state final and we lost, so that was kind of like a whole heartbreaker. And then seeing this, like seeing a team that wins it and stuff, and is competing in that constantly is something that like is attractive at that point, especially as a recruit. So that was really cool to watch, and that did persuade a lot of people, I think, to come here.
Yeah, I thought seeing that, I didn't really know at that time I didn't really know where I wanted to play football at, or if I even want to play football, but seeing that. Definitely, like, it was so cool to see, and it's honestly crazy to think about that. We could be in those shoes and have a bunch of people watching us on the biggest stage, and it's cool to see that we have the resources in the program that's able to do that. So hopefully we'll be able to get close eventually, and that's all the time we have today. So thank you guys for listening. We're out.